What would happen if the poorest farmer in the kingdom became the only person who could save a powerful king? In today's story, you will meet a humble farmer who had no wealth, no title, and no power. Many people looked down on him because he was poor. But when a great danger threatened the entire kingdom, his wisdom became more valuable than gold. Watch till the end to see how one poor man's intelligence changed the fate of a king and taught everyone a lesson they would never forget. Long ago in the land of Koa, there lived a poor farmer named Tunda. He had no gold, no fine clothes, and no big house. His hands were rough from hard work. People in the village laughed at him every day. They called him Tunda the Foolish. But Tunda had something nobody could see. Tunde woke up every morning before the sun came up. He walked to his small farm with a hoe on his shoulder and a song on his lips. His farm was the smallest in the whole village, but Tunda loved every inch of it. He talked to his crops like they were his own children, and his small farm always gave more food than bigger ones. The village of Koa sat between two great mountains. The river Oba ran through its center and gave life to everything. Children played by the river every afternoon. The marketplace was always full of noise and color. Koa had a kind king named Ezedara who had ruled for 30 years. Everyone loved him deeply. But lately the king had stopped smiling. Something was very wrong. The trouble had started 3 months before this story. A great drought had come to Koa. The river Oba was shrinking every single day. The farms were dying. Animals were leaving. Children went to bed hungry at night. Old women cried beside dried-up wells. The king called his 3 wisest advisors to the palace every week, but none of them had any answer. The kingdom was slowly dying. King Ezedara was a tall man with a silver beard and very tired eyes. He sat on his wooden throne staring at the ground. His 3 advisors stood before him. There was Emeka the wealthy, who knew everything about gold and trade. There was Chukwu the scholar, who had read every scroll in the kingdom. And there was Bello the strong, who commanded the army. All 3 were silent. "Speak," the king said loudly. His voice echoed through the palace walls. "My people are hungry. The river is dying. You are my wisest men. Tell me what to do right now." Emeka said to buy food from other kingdoms. Chukwu opened a scroll and said to pray at the mountain shrine. Bello said to find new water by force. The king shook his head slowly. Nothing felt right. That evening, Tunde sat outside his small hut watching the sky. He noticed something nobody else had seen. The clouds were moving from the direction of the eastern mountains every evening, but no rain ever came from there. He watched how the river water moved. He studied the wind direction carefully. He pressed his ear flat against the dry, cracked